If I ever get to Wonderland, dress me pretty and hold my hand, gray ribbon through my hair, add pixie dust for flair, paint a smile on my face, wanna frown, can't replace, weave a fantasy, leave sanity. If I ever get to Wonderland, dress me pretty and hold my hand, weave a fantasy, leave my sanity. Tea for me, tea for you, tea for my lost little boy blue. Together in my wonderland, painting smiles and holding my hand. If I ever get to Wonderland, dress me pretty and hold my hand. Sky so blue and dreams so bright, chasing stars through the endless nights. Twinkling lights and whispers low, every moment a chance to grow. With every breath, let worries fly in this realm where hearts can sigh. If I ever get to Wonderland, just look pretty and hold my hand, weave a fantasy, weave my sanity. Tea for me, tea for you, tea for my lost little boy blue. If I ever get to Wonderland, dress me pretty and hold my hand, with a heart that's light and free. Wonderland is here with me.
Shout out to everybody coming in. I'm opening Wonderland, y'all.
If I ever get to Wonderland, dress me pretty and hold my hand, with a heart that's light and free. Wonderland is here with me.
Please hit the like. Thank you. Microphone check. Microphone check. Shout out to everybody in the house, in the big Wonderland house. Empress Janet had to open Wonderland. I can't be bothered, people. Give me a second. All right, guys, coffee is coffee, and everyone get your coffee, get your cigarettes, get your tea, get your alcohol, get your liquor. Empress Janet's going to be up here ranting and talking and walking. Hope everyone's having a great 420. Let's start out there. Shout out to 420. Okay. Everyone thinks today is 420 and not Easter. I'm a little confused, but I'm not because I can't be bothered. But shout out to everybody that celebrates Easter. Shout out to everybody that celebrates it as a holiday, because holiday is Easter and Easter is a holiday, and every holiday is called a holiday, unless you're in the UK and that's a vacation. Shout out to everybody who doesn't celebrate this holiday. There you go, my buddy. Happy.
Have a great one.
Yes, happy Easter. Certain people I like to see make me smile, make me free. Just like Charlie's girl. What's up? What's up? Hi, Alex. Shout out to you. Shout out to all the haters. Shout out to the hateration out there. Good morning, Grandma Love. Shout out to you, girl. Hey, He-Man. Shout out to you, girl. I hope everyone's having a good day. I can't be bothered. Shout out to Big Lemon for that, because Big Lemon over in the beef sector, he started that. I can't be bothered with his crazy accent. But I told him I was taking it, and I've taken it, and I ran with it because I can't be bothered. Mm-mm. I can't be sitting in a chat room listening to people that make my eardrums just want to burst and go into flames. And yeah, I'm not into it. And today is the resurrection day. So some things can be resurrected. Some people can be resurrected. Some situations can be resurrected. But some things can die and be reborn to something different. I like death for resurrection, thank you, so that we can dead the old stuff and resurrect something new, right? I've been out here a long time. I have watched people do the most craziest things. I've even engaged in some crazy things. Hey, bro. Hey, boo. What's up? How you? You so happy to see me. I so love you too. Look at that. Shout out to the Paul people. You know, gotta be a whisperer in life, you know? Gotta be able to talk to the birds and tell the pigeon to get up out my way. You feel me? Gotta be able to walk in authority, you know? Walk with knowing that you're claiming the ground you're standing on. A lot of people don't stand for something, so they fall for anything, you know? A lot of people are intimidated by being free. I'm a free-spirited person. I do what I want. I go where I want. I say what I want. I know there's consequences for my actions, good or bad. I also know that I can't be bothered is really my new 2025. If I don't like it, I'm not sitting with it. If I can't stand it, I'm going to avoid it. If I say I'm not going to do something, I really am not going to do it. I'm not resurrecting dead relationships that people lied and manipulated and wanted people to believe them why they were throwing Janet under the bus or putting me on a cross or destroying my character, because defamation is real. It's a crime in real time. People get money for that pain and suffering. So my dog got put down on Friday, got euthanized. I came to certain people on the internet, and shout out to Wonderland because you guys were here for me. I came and I said, Brittany's having a problem in real time. Empress Janet can't perform because Brittany's having a problem. I explained the problem and I asked people if I could get a virtual hug. Could I get their empathy part of their side of them? Because everyone has sympathy. Let's be honest. Oh, I feel sorry for that. Oh, sorry that's happening. Oh, sorry. Sorry is a sad word, and it's a serious situation, like all those S's, when we're talking about humans, because empathy lies better than sympathy. Sympathy is like a blanket that can be dirty and stinky and just kind of throw it over the situation. But empathy, you have to actually put yourself in that person's shoes, understand the situation, and then proceed to feel from you being in that situation. So a lot of times people say, I don't care about that person. I don't like that person. So when they're going through something, I'll F that situation. I can't be bothered. Because the one rule that we have in Wonderland is, does anybody remember? Well, I'll tell you. Do unto others as you would want them to do unto you. The reason that that's my rule in Wonderland is because it falls under the umbrella of, you know, you want to be talked to nice, then you talk nice. You want to get nasty? We can get nasty. You do to people the way you want to be treated. So what do people say? Why don't you handle this situation the way I would handle it? Because you're not putting yourself in my shoes. You're not looking upon the situation as if you were in my shoes. Because then you would say, I like the way that she handled herself. I like the fact that in this situation, she didn't crash out. She didn't start attacking or screaming and hollering at the people that are in my chat right now trying to say I ate my dog. The nerve. Good afternoon. Good morning. Good evening. Oh, happy Easter. That's one of them. Just pick one. But it's really, really, and I'm putting myself in those people's shoes, but it's really sad that you have confined yourself to a small space that leaves you into darkness, loneliness, and definitely pity. I pity the fool who plays around with the Most High. I pity the fool that tries to play around with me too. Because when things start happening to people in their life that, you wouldn't normally say, this what happened? What's going on? Why is this happening? I don't. I say everything happens for a reason, good or bad. I say that you don't have to swing, you can duck. I would say that when people try to take you out of character, they actually show their real character. So the video that was made about me eating my dog and the fake police papers and, me eating bath salts, I want to say to the person that made that video, I hope you feel good. I hope it did everything that you wanted it to do. It did nothing for me. I didn't get angry. I didn't get upset. I didn't cry. I didn't even laugh. I felt sorry for you. That's what happened. Yeah. While I'm dealing with my real life and having the support and love that I need, you were in a fake world trying to get validation for your lies. I feel sad for you. I can't be bothered. I would never drag someone down to hell without them deserving it. So therefore, no one on this app can drag me into a dark place. No one on this app can tell me who I am. No one on this app is giving me validation for being an awesome person. No one's doing any of that. No one's changing my emotions. No one's making me feel like the world's against me. No one likes me. I don't get any of that because I am not like that in real time. I can't be bothered. I've always been a loner. I've always had the system, tell me what to do, follow the rules or you're out. So when I tell people that the old empress is dead and that I have risen today as a new empress, I would tell you that the things that I have experienced have helped me to grow. And the things that I'm taking with me now, I'm gonna show. I can be whoever I want to be out here. And so I, again, dead in that old one, where the new one's coming in that I can't be bothered. Happy Easter, darling. Have a good one. Sorry, I had to interrupt myself. Oh my God, Cheryl, is that you? Cheryl, oh my God, hold on, Cheryl. Hold on, guys. I got to jump out of this app to go wrench up Cheryl. Longtime supporter, guys. And I'll be right back. Hey, thank you, He-Man, for unhiding Cheryl. I know there's a lot going on, and again, we are in Wonderland, people, and you know the number one rule. So again, mods have control. I do apologize. They're just on high alert for no disrespect at all. You can't come do me. You can't type anything because I won't read it. I really think that that's where they feel this validation. But I modded you up, girl, because you haven't been here in a while, and a lot has happened. But know that again, if I fucks with you, you get the blue dress. Okay, just put your dress on and then dance, honey. Dance in the chat. Make it do what it do, because I can't be bothered. I don't even know why you type it. I don't know why you're wasting your time, because that's why my title says I can't be bothered. I can't. You can't make me. You can't try to change nothing. I love that little guy.
So I'm going to work. I'm going to work. If he comes back, he's not allowed upstairs, okay?
Okay.
Okay, just make it sure.
Why?
Because I'm going to work. Just because, like, I'll be gone. He's not allowed back upstairs.
Well, he can't get in there, right? Like, he don't have a key or nothing.
No, but like,
Oh no, no, he ain't allowed. Like, I mean, that's just my rule with everybody, though. If they're not passed in by you guys, they don't get up there. All right, I got you, girl. All right. So sorry about that. I actually had to leave I left my mic on that one, but no, I don't play that. See, people come for understanding. People come for protection. People come for a place to be, you know. Wonderland for me is my place to be, you know. It's my safe place, which again, people may not like to say that, but it is, because it's my platform, it's my foundation. I can do what I want. I'm not asking for big numbers. I'm not asking for thousands of people. I'm asking for genuine people. And those people are like diamonds. They're very hard to find when there's a whole bunch of rocks and stones and metal and just every dirt hanging around. You can't find a diamond, but you guys are diamonds to me, because you guys don't do what others do. And I liked her. I like being her. I am her. Okay. I definitely see a lot, hear a lot, and know a lot. But do I respond to everything? No. Do I need to respond to everything? No. And that's why, again, for everyone who knows, knows. And I thank everyone who gave me a chance to explain why the scenario was ran on me. Basically, what happened is those weirdos from the Scottish community of their bullshit, and we're calling them white men. Just let's call it what it is. These white men are attacking this black woman. Let's call it what it is. They think they're going to get something from me. They think that they're doing something to me, but they're just wasting their time, because it's not going to work. But then there was a black man who took that video and actually tried to degrade me too. Tried to run a storyline, got cash apps off of lying that I ate my dog, rather than saying, Janet's going through something and we should be there for her. So while I'm in pain, they're trying to monopolize off the pain. They're trying to create narratives so that I will go into more pain. So I question those people, because is your sadness and your pain so bad that you think you can do that to other people? I'm a seasoned woman, people. I love to say I'm an old lady, but I like the seasoned thing, because I'm very seasoned. So I'm trying to figure out how these young whippersnappers who are insecure, very insecure people, they can't come on camera. They can't show their face. They would never be able to tell their information. They'd never be able to tell people where they're at. So they feel power by going behind the screen and sending out people's information, talking about their family, talking about their dead loved ones. Because my dog is dead. She had to be laid down because of her conditions. When I wanted to stop it, when I wanted to give my life for this dog, I knew that I had to come to that crossroad where my daughter had to make the decision to lay her dog down. Anybody that plays around with that, tries to manipulate it, tries to make it into a storyline or content, you're evil. And your time is coming. Your time is coming. It can stay as long as you think it is, a year, 2 years, 3 years, but your time is coming. Because when people have good hearts and good minds, we know how to move on from a tragic situation. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that everyone is a champion when they're moving on, but they try. And I will give you credit for trying. So when you try to make people's lives miserable, I don't give you credit. When you try to bother someone that's unbothered, I don't give you credit. This,
You got the two-way one?
no,
I got the two-way ones. I got one like banana and strawberries.
yeah.
Like one at a time. Did you see them yet?
Oh, yeah, I did see that. I like the geek. I like the geek bar.
These ones are better. I had the orange and melon. Like on the gave me was like mango.
Mhm.
It was nice because we put these away.
That's what's up. Happy Easter. Take care, ladies. Happy Easter. And I said this earlier, and I'm just going to kind of reiterate this. People, I talk to everyone. There's not one person I won't talk to. I am a universal voice. There's not one face that won't get a smile, that won't get a hello, that won't get a genuine, you're a human. See, I run the scale of humanity, right? Happy Easter. So this gentleman that just walked past me, slew-footed and all, you know, he gave me a gruntle. Hello. But mine was just, how you doing? All right, now. Happy Easter. See? That's how that's given. When you give it, I give it back the same way. So when you give it negative, I may not give it back the same way because I want to put something into it. I want to make my hello, my have a good Easter, all right now, because that's old school, to mean something when I'm handing it out. So if I was to say that the insecure, weak individuals that keep trying to, you know, make an impact by saying negative things or putting out, you know, storylines on people to disrupt their energy, I just shake my head and feel sorry for you. I can't be bothered. I notice, like, for instance, you don't like the person, but you're over on their channel, you're up on their panel, and you're engaging in the F shit, but you don't like the person. I get it. I get it. But I can't be bothered. I do not need that much attention to where I have to be somewhere where I'm not feeling the energy. I'm not feeling the vibe. I'm not going to put myself in a predicament that makes me feel like this is all I have. That's why when I go and visit other sectors, I have people in the sectors that I deal with. I have people that I don't care for too much. I just don't go to their channel. I don't watch them. If they get on the panel, I actually leave the show. ZX is one of them. He's a manipulative, no teeth, bad skin, erectile dysfunction ass mother effer. But every time he hits the stage, I just leave, unless he's getting dragged, which he did the other day. Shout out to Ness. Because you're not going to keep on attacking us women. You're not going to keep on acting like you're Billy Bad Butts or doing something behind the screen. Not everyone's emotionally broken. Okay? So I would say to you guys, and I'm not looking at the chat, I do apologize if you're talking to me. I'm just ranting. I can't be bothered. I'll drop the link when I'm done ranting. I don't want to be interrupted. Because I got time. Got time to do absolutely nothing on the time of the time. Because again, how much time do we have in a day? Well, they say we have 24 hours. And in those 24 hours, what did you do to make yourself feel better in the day? Did you try to hurt someone to make yourself feel better? because that's low to the bottom of the straggling barrel feelings. At the bottom, it's like the bottom of the barrel, but your ass when you're shitting and it's still stuck on your ass, and then you got toilet paper hanging. It's bad. It's like the garbage just stinking up the house, and you know you were supposed to take it out 3 days ago. Bad. But for some reason, people want to smell that, and they're okay with it. Like for example, I love when someone's trying to cuss and fuss on the stage. They're going in, and guess what? The smoke detector battery's going off in the background. Beep! Beep! Now, I can't take you serious. Never have and never will. I turn it right off. I can't be bothered. They could be laughing. I could be cracking up laughing. And as soon as I hear that beep, I'm like, no. It does cost $10 for one of those batteries, by the way. But if you can't spend $10 for a battery to change and you hear that sound all the time, and that sound is alerting you that it's time to change the battery, and you ignore the sound because that sound only comes when it's time to change the battery. Why do grown folks need the law to tell them to behave? Why do you use alcohol to make an excuse of your bad behavior? Why do you get mad at someone who's drinking when you're drinking? It's like you need to walk around with a mirror out here, just so when they start talking, you can just throw it up. Because being transparent, you're seeing right through it, right? Correct? Transparent, that's what it means. So if a person is transparent with you and tells you what's going on, why are people trying to create another storyline to make everyone hate that person? How much energy does that take? You know how much energy it takes to put on my pants in the morning because of my rear end? It's a lot. I mean, I gotta jump into these motherfuckers. I'll be hopping and skipping and oh. But am I taking that out on people? Not at all. Not at all. I love how they say, I'm strong. I can do this. I'm for the shit. But then when the shit hits the fan, you up in the corner crying like a baby back bitch, face wet, huffing and puffing. Scandalous. It's scandalous. They be handing out your phone number, handing out your address. Let me see if this will trigger a person. Well, it didn't do anything. It was a nothing burger. Okay, nothing. But yet they want to scare you by putting out your address and phone number as if that isn't illegal. Because I'm okay with when it's illegal, but I'm not okay if it's the right thing. That's a little backwards to me, and I can't be bothered. So when I tell you that I got a mouse that has a shotgun attached to it with a laser beam with also a fire thrower, I don't need to use it. I don't need to behave in a way that is causing me to be stressed out, all for your entertainment. Let's be honest. People love the drama. They out there, carrying on, and the people in the chat is raised up, and don't act like you ain't in the motherfucking clouds being nosy as all damn hell, enjoying that shit, right? But then when it happens to you, you're just, oh my God. And no. Yeah, I went on mute for a second because I just wanted to slow down there for a second. I was moving too fast. I had to slow down. And honestly, guys, this messes with people's psyche, okay? This messes with people's mental health. And no, mental health is not important. No, it's not something we should. Yes, it is. Because I feel like a lot of people like when someone is crashing out, but they don't want to help them solve the problem. I know they love when you're screaming and hollering. Holy crap. Look at this bad boy right there. Look at that mother. That goddamn thing's 65 fucking inches. I could see everything with that bad boy. I wouldn't even need my damn glasses. 65-inch, huh? Oh my wow. Look at all that that's going on. God damn. It's in 4K, smart TV. What the whole, holy crap. That thing is nice. So, and that's another thing. See, when I looked at that TV, I was happy for the person that bought it. When other people look at that TV, they can get mad and jealous. I get it, but I don't understand. Hold on, I gotta pay attention. Hold on. I gotta pay attention for a second. Sorry. Hold on. So yeah, when I seen that TV, I was happy for the person. When others see that TV, they get jealous. So I get it. We're all different. And that's what we're supposed to do because that's how we're supposed to be. But I want to say before I drop the link, if anybody wants to come up, you could come up and talk to Empress on this beautiful Easter day. Again, if you guys put in the chat, hey Benny, if you how hope church was well. If you put an exclamation point in the chat and then follow the codes for Nightbot, he definitely will give you a quote. So it's a exclamation point and then the word quote 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. He will give you a quote. So if we need practice, if we need an example, some people may, I'm not being smart, but some people don't know what the exclamation point is. Some people don't know how to spell quote and then put a 1. Some people don't know how to follow directions. Well, we'll see. There you go. Go ahead, Alex. There we go. See? So he'll give you a quote. Shout out to Charlie's girl for showing me that. Because again, I'm all about affirmations. I'm all about moving forward. I'm all about changing and growing. I'm about learning, all those good things. I'm not about stagnant. I'm not about death without resurrection. Because even like I said earlier today, because I said this today, a flower is a perfect example of one of those bulb flowers. You put it in the ground, it pops up in spring, stays up a couple days, boom, he's gone for a whole year. And he'll sit right in the ground dormant, waiting to boom, do his damn thing all over the following year. So are we like a bulb? Are we like flowers where we get a chance to come back every year? Or are you just that one hit wonder? I feel like a lot of people know they're one hit wonders. So they try to be more like the bulb. Because some people are weeds. And that's okay, because what are weeds good for? Absolutely nothing. But it's okay. They still have a place. And so I would say to y'all, do you know your place? Do you have a place in the world where you don't have to need a place out here? And if you have a place out here, would you be okay if you're not the first runner up, if you're not the leader, if you're not, the person in control? Because you should be in control of your mind. You should be in control of your actions. You should be in control of your thoughts that come from your mind. Because again, those two things are crazy. You could think one thing, but your mind is saying another because it's, oh, your soul. Oh, Lord. I still have my soul. It's intact. It's fully developing and moving fast. I will never sell it. It's the one thing that the devil wants from us. And it's the one thing you're so quick to throw away for $1, for a piece of tree. Money's made from the trees, correct? So you're selling your soul for a tree. It's backwards. It's backwards. Yeah, Nightbot. I turned him off on jacking people up. Hi, Stephanie. Love you, girl. Hey, girl. I say hi to everyone out there. A successful warrior is the average man with laser-like focus. Bruce Lee. Reason I picked that one was because, again, we are warriors. This is war. Your mind's at war, and the world is at war. To do moral things respectfully right. And I mean that, respectfully right. Meaning you may not always do it, but respectfully we're trying to do it right. I didn't wake up this morning to say how many things I'm going to fuck up, how many things I'm going to lie about, how many things I'm going to be deceptive about. Did not wake up like that. Woke up and thanked the universe that I have a chance to do something different today if I didn't do it yesterday, right? So again, I left Thursday, I wasn't here on Friday. By Saturday, they had a storyline that I was locked up in the jail, that I was eating bath salts, and then I was eating my dog. I'm not going to say it again, but that's what they said. And so those people that made up those lies because they wanted validation, they wanted attention, they wanted a crowd of people. They were willing to sell their soul for that little story that did a nothing burger. All it did was show the people that hate me, just give them something to talk about. The people that loved me said, I'm appalled. They said, I could not believe that they would do something like that. And that's come a long way, guys, because when I first came out here, as soon as a story was told about you, people instantly believed it. They instantly took it and ran with it, and they instantly judged you off of it. Now, as we're moving, and I would say, like I tell people, I'm a senior out here. I'm seasoned, right? Not so quick anymore. And there's real people that have a sound mind where they're actually saying, this does not sound right. This sounds made up. This sounds like people are trying to take Empress's pain and use it for content. The nerve of people to actually think that they could bother me. Hi, Sanctuary Seeker. Happy Easter, guys. People got the nerve, okay? They got the nerve to try to take my pain and use it against me and tell everyone I ate my dog so that people would think that I'm a dog eater. Rather than thinking I'm a regular human being that lost her animal, and I've never experienced that pain before, and I actually wanted to know how other people dealt with it. I could have came out here and snapped out. I could have came out here and dragged people. I could have did a lot of things. But you know what I did? I humbled myself. I prayed for my enemies, and I kept moving with my chin held high. Fuck them all. Fuck them, bye. You understand? Because I can't be bothered. Miss Brittany cannot be bothered. I don't think about other people. I don't even care what you're doing. But since you have to feel so relevant in life because you're sitting up there wanting people to justify what's going on, we're not doing that. Grandma Love, is that you?
Yes, me, sweetie.
Hey, hold on. Stephanie, is that you?
Yes, happy Easter, honey.
Happy Easter, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God. Oh my God. Happy Easter. I'm so glad this holiday is here because I don't want to spend no money. I'm going to buy all my candy tomorrow. I have a plan, ladies. I have a plan. What's going on, Grandma Love? I appreciate you coming up here, girl.
I came up here to say one thing. It is so stupid that people believe any goddamn thing. Jenny came to my house and stole my dog yesterday. Are y'all going to believe that? That's really crazy.
Yeah. No, they're saying that I ate my dog and that I was on bath salts while I was in the backyard eating the dog. The police had to just to basically tase me and put me down, and I'm supposed to be in jail right now. That's the
Well,
storyline.
the thing is, why do people believe certain stuff? You know the difference if something could be true or not true. That's just they just run with they've been doing that for years, just running with any old thing, any old thing.
Because people don't want people to like me because I'm comforting. I'm not a chaos content creator. I don't use people for content. I don't do all that extra stuff. Y'all already know that. So anytime that they want to throw Janet under the bus to make Janet hate me, they will. We
But
already know. Like,
the truth is the
but the
truth. The
truth
lie is
is,
a lie.
the truth is better, but the lie is funnier. So if these
Yeah,
people are trying to hurt me and want people to laugh at me, then what are you going to do? You're going to create a story so that people can, like I said, indulge on the pain that I'm already feeling and make it worse. But they didn't make it worse because everyone around me knows that that's a lie. Everyone that sits with me knows that, again, I literally had to put my dog down on Friday. But the enemy wants people to believe that I'm this horrible, nasty person that doesn't deserve a crowd, doesn't deserve views. But I didn't ask for none of that. I asked for regular people to come sit with me on my channel. That's it. I didn't ask for no extraordinary extraordinaries. I didn't ask for no fame-seeking narcissists. I didn't ask for no one to come over here and show me the money. I didn't ask for none of that. I
that's
asked for
the.
normal people,
But
which
see,
again, normal's boring.
that's the same thing when somebody was trying to say, "Oh, she wanted me," because when they first came on YouTube, there was a concerned father taking care of the kids. So I'm thinking, okay, that's I can swing with a parent taking care of a parent and stuff like that. It went to that too. I wanted them and this, that, and the other. People will run with any story. So now people run, oh, you wanted this person, you wanted that person. You know who I'm talking about. So I really ain't putting their name out there because I ain't giving them no traction. But you
No, you
want
don't got to
me.
put the name on it, but he did the same thing to me, though. So you're a subber, which actually is a very good supporter for content creators. I'm a subber that turned into a content creator. And don't be looking at me like that.
And the whole point is I was taking care of my boyfriend that was sick, that didn't have a leg, and you telling people I want you, sir. Like really. I have preferences. I mean, you know what I mean? Like I really have a preference on men, you know what I mean?
Hold on, give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, I'm listening now.
So nope. I unsubscribed and I ain't never going back. Let them suckers that be over there with them be there. I ain't with it.
Well, and I didn't mean to jump in like that, but no, you're right. Because, when I got attacked, matter of fact, I got attacked the other day when I was over there on somebody else's show. Have a good one. And what happened was they tried to tell another content creator that I'm a backstabber, I'm a two-face, all this, and which is a lie, of course. But this person then turned around and did it the same thing they said I do. They turned around and did it to that content creator.
Mm.
So I feel like, yeah, the justice of the karma that comes for them, it only comes from them having to go through what they go through till they tell the truth. Hey, happy Easter. So, like I know it looks like it's going to be a long time, but like I said, that person eventually is going to get it. They're going to get it so good. And everyone that's standing there, that's what I said, don't stand there and feel sorry for somebody who tears people's houses apart, who tries to get their children taken away, tries to violate women, and then say that they're for women. But I was talking to somebody earlier, and they were saying something that I'm going to say right now. When they're undercover and they don't want no one to know, they take it out on us women. They pretend to be, you know, cool with women and get down with us, and then they turn on the women to take it out on them because they're really in the closet. And too many of these communities have too many people in here where they're going to the discrimination rather than the acceptance of something. Hey, Jess. Hey, Third. Hey, guys. Happy Easter. So if I tell you guys that, well, you guys already know, but I'm bisexual. I'm in the community, but I don't put the community on you guys. I'm never on my channel disrespecting anyone, and no one's coming over here disrespecting the community. So boundaries aren't set to where you have some type of safety for people who are just subbers, who are supporting, who will get scammed, who will get manipulated. There's no coverage for that because there ain't no coverage for the content creators because they're the ones actually doing it as well. So Steph knows that I never did nothing to anyone and they tried to use and abuse my kindness. But she's been there. She watched them. She was the support when I didn't know what else to do. When I had that camera slip on my channel and I was literally butt ass naked on my channel, you were there, Grandma Love. You were there to support and tell me everything was going to be okay when I was ready to crash out.
I know.
So you get what I'm saying, Stephanie? Like the moral support that people actually really give should not be taken lightly because some people are really genuinely wanting to have a good time. And if I'm the person that provides that platform for you guys to come over here, have a good time. No, we're not spinning narratives. No, we're not creating lies on people. I want you guys to be protected as well, because when you're out there on these other channels and all that crap is going on, and then you hear something about me, then you come back, you like feel some type of way because you don't know how to express it. You don't know, it might have changed your feelings about me. You might look at things differently. I get it. But to deliberately make a video to attack my dead dog and to make a false police report on me, to tell people that I was locked up on Good Friday because I ate my dog. Like, where are the morals for any of these humans out here that keep saying that was funny? That was hilarious. Oh, shit. You know, I'm going to come back to your channel. No, someone has to say that this enough is enough.
Yeah, that's so ridiculous. I mean, I didn't see any of that because, you know, these little channels that have, 10 people and shit, nobody listens to them.
Well, Mama, the crazy thing is they're getting, and Grandma Love, they're getting numbers off of me. They say I'm nobody. They say that Janet can't get a crowd. But when you go live and lie about me, there's 50 to 75 fucking people out there. So why don't them motherfuckers come over here? Oh, because I won't allow it. You can't do me nothing around here because I can't be bothered. But when I'm in them streets, though, you want to take it over there and then keep it going and make it big for everybody. It's like someone who's shouting, but they can't fight. Someone who starts the fight, but then when the fight jump off, now you want to call the police. Like, it don't make no sense on how you want to say, okay, I'm going to make a lie about you. Now I want you to respond to the lie. But I don't like how you responded to the lie because you didn't come to my channel. I don't have to come to your channel. I don't have to go nowhere near that shit. Because as soon as you start lying about me, boom, there go the crowd. And just like Grandma Love said, every stupid, weird, big throat ass motherfucker that talk shit on me, they wanted me. I didn't want nothing from them.
Whether it's information, whether it's anything, they came to you and they just said it's
Yeah.
too much.
Yeah, it'd be too much because then you want me to like what you like and do what you do and copy you. I don't do none of that. I know that understanding and forgiveness leads us to growth. I am not no child. I'm not playing no children games. I'm not sitting with no children and engaging with them trying to be young again. I'm not doing none of that.
Well, see, YouTube gives them the platform and the space to be just who they are right now. Because they can't do that in public. They can't be they can't be who they want to be out in the public. Like in real life. Like I'm the same way in real life that I'm on here. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's why I like you guys because I am Empress Janet and Empress Janet is Brittany. But there's certain things that Empress Janet has to do that Brittany would never tolerate or never do. So I get that I'm on a platform entertaining and that entertainer has to do certain things that Brittany couldn't be bothered with. But now the new Empress Janet, I can't be bothered. I'm not sitting with fake people. If you sitting with bitches that are trying to destroy people's channels and you think that shit's drama and fun, good for you. But when I stop sitting with you, don't get mad at me.
Hmm.
They love to
Yeah.
get mad at me when I walk. Yeah, I walk away quietly. I don't say nothing. I just stop coming to your channel. Even if I see you in the street, I still speak to you. But I'm not going to be a part of none of that because you're not going to keep telling me that this is the way, that everyone has to accept this way. You don't
See?
like the bitch, but you let her on the panel to destroy your fucking channel. But people like me, but you tell, then people run around don't like Janet because she's this and she's that. And then when you don't even say anything about it, it makes them more angry, all to keep on doing this evil shit that's unnecessary. If I don't like someone, Stephanie and Grandma Love, I could still get on a panel and still conduct myself in a manner that allows the show to be
Me
the
too.
show.
Me too. I just like when I work. If I work, if somebody works with me doing elections or something, I might not even like that person, but I can conduct myself in a way that they'll act like we were all right. But it's just that I'm not gonna let you form the way I'm not gonna let you change me. You know, you know what I mean? I
Yeah, or
gotta act
even
right.
let you form an opinion because people form an fault. Hi, happy Easter. Oh my God, I couldn't even get it out, girl. But people form an opinion about you off of the false narratives, right? But when they
Mhm.
find out that that narrative was false, how come I don't get an apology? So No Cut TV, he took the video that the Caucasians made and he did a live. He said it was exclusive. It was breaking news. Give him cash apps and he was going to reveal the information. Well, he went live with his 50 people out there to show the video of me supposedly eating my dog and having a police report and eating bath salts. This
Where
person
did y'all
sat with
have
me for
this?
a whole, it happened on his channel.
When?
No Cut did that?
When?
Yeah.
When?
Oh
Where
my
was that? I wonder
God.
where I was at.
Friday. Friday. They said it happened Friday because I wasn't here because that was the day we put the dog down.
Wow.
I don't know nothing about that. Probably I'll be over in the May Bay sector. It be going down over there. I'll be nosy.
I knew
But
he was
I
a
don't
piece of
know.
shit.
I didn't know that he did
I knew
nothing
it.
like that. I didn't see that.
Yeah, well, he did it. And, everyone believed
Yep.
it. Well, the people that cared about me didn't believe it, but
Of
those
course.
Caucasians, think about it, those evil Caucasians over there running with the story, pushing it everywhere they can. He took the opportunity to take that false information and put it over
Wow.
here to keep a story going. Everybody can hate Janet.
Yeah. I knew he was a piece of
And
crap.
even when he apologized, because I made him get up on the stage and apologize for running this stupid fucking narrative story, I asked him, I said, did you get any money off of this show? He said, no. Yesterday, it was confirmed to me that he got $20 off of this show. So he lied to me. He didn't have the man balls to fucking say I made money off of your demise. He didn't have the man balls to say that I hate you so bad that I wanted to do this because you hurt me. I hurt him with the truth. He tried to hurt me with a lie. We're not the same. I'll never be the same. When people keep saying you think you're better than somebody, I am better. Because
Oh,
what
yeah.
the fuck you do, I would never fucking do that shit. I got integrity. I got morals. I stand on big 10 toes. I'll punch you. I'll throw punch the fuck out of you without saying shit, bitch, if you ever try to disrespect me or my surrounding. You got me fucked up. I don't know what type of humans these motherfuckers are, but I'm the right one. I done been in the streets and I done got book smarts. I'm a well-rounded bitch that ain't never scared. I ain't scared of no liar. I ain't scared of no thief. I ain't scared of no weak-ass motherfuckers that talk all that goddamn typing and can't come up here and say it with their chest and turn their fucking camera and say their real name. That's why Rob used to say that shit, Miss Stephanie. Get your
Yeah.
ass up here and say your real motherfucking name. Put your damn camera on and say that shit with your chest or shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
See, they don't want that type of teaching because that means you got to be a real nigga. You got to do real things. You got to stand on what the fuck is coming out your mouth. And all that shit
Yeah.
coming out their deep ass throats. That's why I'm calling them throat guzzlers now. Fuck out of here, bitch. That weak ass shit out of here. Waking up feeling like they got big balls McGraw out this bitch, knowing damn well they crying in the darkness. Damn well they lonely than a motherfucker, hoping somebody's paying attention to them. They
Oh,
get
yeah.
validation off of fucking typing in a chat. 20 people saying hi to them, all of a sudden they feel fucking important. Girl, bad. Get your
I
motherfucking
know.
tea together. Get your teeth together. Get your life together and fix your motherfucking face.
I don't want to put teeth in, so I'm just joking.
Both of y'all. I'm done with both
Yeah.
of y'all.
Me either, Grandma. Nope, I don't either.
I tell people I will make a joke out of my situation. I have the whole room laughing at me, and I'll be laughing at myself. Who cares?
I can laugh at myself. Yes. Stephanie can laugh at herself.
Oh,
Charlie's
yeah.
girl can laugh at herself. Who else in the chat? Put a 1 in the chat if you can laugh at yourself. And that shit is real because I can't be bothered. I'm serious as fuck. I don't want to sit like everyone's over on this channel with this lady who's so loud and disrespectful and just nasty. And she had the nerve to say yesterday, fuck that bitch and her dead dog. Yeah, I'm not
What?
fucking sitting nowhere near that bitch. And I'm starting to look at motherfuckers that's sitting with that bitch. Yeah, I said it. I'm starting to look at motherfuckers that's sitting with that dusty ass bitch. She's a dusty ass hoe. And you want to sit over there with that bitch and give her accolades. Fuck that dirty ass bitch. Because when her ass is spinning behind that motherfucking avatar, she's cracked out. You got me fucked up if you ever think I would engage with her. I would be bothered with her. That bitch is a slimy ass, two-faced, wannabe, projecting ass hoe who actually copies. She'll copy your behavior. So she ain't authentic. She ain't real. And again, she irks the fuck out of me. And I didn't even respond to her. I gave her silence because, again, that's like being out here on the street. If she would have said it to me, I'd have throat punched her. That's it. That's all. I would have never had to respond. So therefore, I'm not doing no talking. You want some real smoke, bitch? Drop the addy and watch a bitch pull up. And again, I don't give a fuck because you won't do it. And so don't even act like you can put your chest out and act like you doing it. But I'm looking at the people that's sitting with that behavior, sitting with that type of person. Yeah, I'm looking. And if I look a different direction and I can't be bothered, then I can't be fucking bothered. And who's going to do me? Because I am never, you hear me, guys? Never going to sell out for no fuck ass app where people are trying to get some goddamn views and likes. I will get
I
Miss
know.
Stephanie. I will get
It's
Miss
so
Stephanie to buy all my
ridiculous.
goddamn likes. I'll have Miss Stephanie go to every video and buy likes for that motherfucker. And boom, all of a sudden I have all these goddamn likes. If I want something, I'll get Miss Stephanie to bot one of my fucking videos and make it go 10K. Boom, all of a sudden I'll be in the algorithm and I won't need a near motherfucker. Okay? So don't act
Yeah.
like I can't play the game. Don't act like I don't know what the fuck you're doing. But my blood, sweat, and tears was earned. I didn't fucking do nothing to nobody over this bitch. My 3,000 fucking subs is off of niggas hating on me. That's how I built my shit. Hating because I won't be like them. Hating because they can't. Oh my God, look at this. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that little toy. Woo, yes. That's nice.
Oh, yeah.
It would have been cuter if it
Happy
was
Easter.
purple. If it
I
was
know.
purple, it would have been cuter.
That's hard though. That's hard. That blue's hard though. It's bringing spring. It's giving energy. It's giving, you hear that engine? See, I feel like that's how people are. Some people are like that engine. You know, I'm like that engine. And then other people are just like, you know, a car that can't start. A car that always cuts off at the light. Some people are just like that. Hey, Irby, talk to me nice. Hey, boo. So yeah, no, I can't be bothered. I can't sit on nobody's, I can't even sit in the clouds on people that I don't like. But you know, what I was saying earlier is like, even if I see the people that I fuck with, but they're over there at that person's channel that totally, like I said that they fuck you and your dead dog. I'm not saying that I'm gonna stop fucking with you because you're over there with them. I'm just looking at things differently. I'm doing the perception of both sides. What if that was you and they did that to you? Would you accept me being over there kiki and hollering? You don't like it done to you, but you want others to accept the way you feel about something. So when I go through stuff with certain people, I don't ask people to get involved. One thing I've told you guys, both of you two have been here long enough to know when Janet fights in the streets, I don't need you guys doing nothing. I don't, and Stephanie always say, okay, Janet. And then guess what? Stephanie's right in the chat, like, you bitches, y'all better get
Yeah,
up off my Janet.
not anymore. Because, see, I've learned that's what they want. And the best way, to deal with them is ignore them because they want that attention from you. And when they don't get it, it makes them even more mad.
Yep, and that's why I didn't respond to her when she said,
Exactly.
yeah, when she
Yep.
said, fuck you, bitch, and your dead dog, I didn't respond.
Yep.
Irby, it was somebody over in another sector that had said that to me, and I didn't even say nothing to the lady. What I did was I was cordial when she came up on the stage. I said hello. I engaged as necessary, like you do as a panelist. I don't care for her, but I never reacted as though I was bothered by her being there. Because one thing people do, they come to the stage to try to trigger someone else to leave because they know there's a problem there. So if you can, maneuver that and actually still stay on the panel to do what you got to do, or if it's making you uncomfortable, then you leave. No, I didn't say nothing to this person. And then she clearly said, fuck that bitch and her dead dog. And the people that cared about me, didn't say anything. The people that were actually engaging with this woman because this woman was bullying other people because of jealousy and envy and all these other things, that person was responding to that person accordingly. So to me, it was at that moment that, like I said, silence was the best way to act in that situation, because that
Yep.
right there would have sent me off and I would have done exactly what these fuckers want me to do, to be just like
Exactly.
them.
Yep.
One
Like
thing
it was,
I've learned, one thing
it
I've
got
learned
eerily
over
quiet. It got eerily quiet. I was like, what happened?
sometimes we need a moment like that. If you notice that I do that, guys, we'll pause for a moment because I want everyone out in the crowd to evaluate what's being said. Sometimes when we're talking too fast, because I'm a fast talker, people can't really devour everything that was said. So I just do that sometimes. So if you guys notice me just go on mute for a second, I'm just evaluating
No,
what
no,
was said because
I thought I was frozen. I thought I was frozen. Is it me?
well, you are
Mm.
frozen, darling. You're frozen in time, darling. We're right here together forever. Hold on for a second. I want to make sure that, people know Janet always washes her hands. I don't have to keep my mic on to prove that if I'm in the bathroom that I'm washing my hands. I've never not told one of my children not to wash their hands. Even when the pen shebang came and people had to be told to wash their hands, I wasn't one of those people. Okay? Good. But people want to know what you're doing. Hold on, I'm coming. People want to know what you're doing, what you're breathing, what you're thinking. People say, "Oh, you're a public figure. You're supposed to allow people to do certain things." But when they're making up these lies and creating these stories or engaging with people that are totally like on the border of being a serial iller. I've told people this time and time again, I'm on the right side of the law. I'm on the side where I don't get bothered, I don't get harassed, and when I do, I've got the paperwork to prove that I'm the good guy. Now, if you're not on that side and you're on the other side, no one's judging you. No one's telling you that you're the bad guy. But if you start doing behaviors that will lead you to be on that side all the time, then we're not the same. Because I'm not going to sit with people that deliberately try to hurt people, deliberately try to make up lies about people. God damn, they're smoking weed everywhere. Oh my God, it smells so like weed everywhere in this motherfucker.
Hey,
I'm like,
Janet.
yes.
My neighbor was at the door. I had to baby. She said left me her keys so I could babysit her cat.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Now I got to babysit a cat on
You
Easter.
better. You better. That baby needs watched, honey.
Uh-huh.
Damn, he's walking around with a big old boom box, dragging it like a suitcase. I
That's
dropped
that.
the link.
That's that old time stuff. Them boom boxes. Ain't nobody got no boom box these days.
Yeah, Irby. Shout out to 420. I know we used to carry our boom box though. Like it was the thing to carry it. So yeah, he was dragging it like a suitcase though. Like how the suitcases got those little handles that you pull it now. He was dragging his boombox with the handle. Crazy work.
Do they still sell boom boxes?
Oh yeah.
Oh, do they?
Oh
Wow.
yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I said. They actually have a handle on that bad boy, like a suitcase.
Hmm.
They always
Hmm.
like, stuff resurfaces. Like they'll have something come out in style, but they'll just add something. Just like when we had those knocker things with the balls.
Yeah.
All they did was add sticks to them.
Well,
So it's
it
like
was. I was
they,
gonna say those jacks. Do you remember those jacks in the ball?
uh huh,
I used to love that game.
me
That
too.
was probably boring as hell now. But that shit, you had to have talent to be able to drop that ball and pick those jacks up quick
Look,
as day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
but you know what? You could get a lot of that stuff on Amazon.
Oh, okay.
Like jacking balls, the batting balls. You know how we said the batting balls thingies. You had to have
Hmm.
coordination to do that kind of stuff.
Right. A lot of people have lost coordination. A lot of people have lost memory. Talk to me nice. I dropped the link for you both. Happy
That's
Easter,
why
guys.
that's why I tell people I still pay pinochle because it keeps my memory going and me counting. Because you gotta do a lot of counting, you gotta do a lot of remembering.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Which we should be practicing those things. I mean, because I want to say, like, with this internet, it's like not letting people read things correctly. You're misreading. Your vision is different. So
Hmm.
I feel like, yeah, you need to stay sharp in the mental. You need to do two things at one time sometimes, just so you can continue to multitask. Like, don't not sharpen the skills, because as we get older, listen, I smoked a cigarette today, guys, before I got into the job, right? I left my cigarettes on the wall and they fell on the ground, and they were outside for 40 minutes while I'm inside trying to figure out where the hell I put these damn cigarettes. Thinking somebody stole them, everything comes to mind, right? Then all of a sudden, my brain was like, you left them outside on the wall. I ran out there, and sure enough, they were right there.
But remember, we used to back in the day. You remembered everybody's phone number. You knew your mom's phone number, your aunt's phone
Yep.
number, your cousin's phone number.
Yeah,
We can't
Yep.
remember no phone number now. It's like let's go to our smartphones.
yeah,
Well, because you're putting it in the phone and you're never memorizing it. When you wrote it down, you kind of memorized it. Like, you know what I mean? Because you had to write it down. It was written somewhere. So you constantly was looking at it. In here, you just plug it in, put their name, and you never see their number again. So when you call, it just pops up as your name, right? So then you're
Uh-huh.
prone to the name. And then, like you said, you're not remembering that your area code starts with 570 or 412. You're just like, oh, well, call this person. So, yes, that laziness is causing a dysfunction in the world, because just like this internet did to us 5 years ago, some of these people didn't know the internet existed like this. Let's be honest, guys. Some of
Right.
us didn't know that the apparatus was doing these type of things in here, right? But then when you got locked down and you had to be somewhere, we found somewhere to be. And then we joined the rest of the people that were already doing what you were doing, what we're about to do, right? Then you lead yourself to believe that everything that's happening in that apparatus is real. That's crazy work, because if you
Think
close it and shut it, it's not real. It doesn't exist.
I think that's what's wrong with me when I first came onto YouTube. I never knew people went live on YouTube. I learned that when I was look, when I was on when I was on Instagram and seen that it was live on there, and people was doing the Nature Boy thing. And then I found out
Uh,
people was going live on YouTube. I'm like, wait a minute, when did this start? You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
So
That's
when
what
I
happened to
came up
me.
here, I was naive to a lot of stuff. So that's why a lot of stuff was 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 done by that individual because I was naive to the whole.
Right. A
Now I'm
lot of
not,
people,
but
a lot of people are naive, and that's how they're getting caught, because people are taking their kindness for weakness. Big talk, is that you?
Hey, Jingle. Yeah, it's me.
Okay. All right. I'm not putting up my overlay, guys, so thank you.
I just think I was naive to the whole thing because I never thought people got on here and act like they act. So that's why when I see people acting a certain way, it surprises me. Like, do you know that's gonna be
Mhm.
up there for eternity? Like your grandkids gonna be able to see that?
They don't care. They
I
don't
care.
care.
I care.
Hi, talk to me nice. How you doing this beautiful Sunday? Happy Easter, boo. Oh, she's gotta come in on this one. We'll get rid of this one.
Yeah, my bad, Janet.
No worries. Happy Easter, boo. Thanks for coming.
Good
Same
I
to
morning,
you.
talk
appreciate
to me
you.
nice.
Hey, panel. Good morning.
So I was just kind of going
hello.
over some things. That's Miss Stephanie. I was just trying to go over some things because my title is I Can't Be Bothered, Talk to Me Nice. But
Hmm.
I'm feeling like I can't be bothered with certain people that engage with other people. And I mean this
Yeah.
just respectfully. Like, if someone says to me that they rock out with me and they care about me, but then allows someone else to come to the panel and say, fuck you and your dead dog. I have to look at both sides of this situation.
Yeah.
You know, I have to evaluate, you know, what really happened, what could have happened differently, but then where do I go from here with that incident that happened? And that's kind of what I started this, because I noticed some people were sitting over there at that channel engaging with that person, and I'm disgusted. And so I can't be bothered. Is this things that I'm gonna leave the old empress, you know, the one that was nice, the one that let people do whatever and just say what. No,
Feel you.
I'm resurrecting Miss Brittany into empress, where I can't be bothered. If I call it out and I say what it is and you want to try to change what I'm saying, that's on you from here on out, because I'm not
Yeah.
fake, and I don't do fake, and I don't like fake. And I've never sat on this app to fake funky friends or any fake funky shit and, you know, have to engage or be tolerated. I will not be bothered. And I'm still hurt that someone who cared about me took a storyline and ran with it and got money for it, because they lied and said that they didn't get no
Yeah.
money for that show, but they got money for that show. So that means you were scamming on the people to get money to try to destroy me.
Yeah, and that's what I wanted to hear last night on Kev's Live. However,
Well, we
that's why I
couldn't
came
get
up here.
there.
Right. And that's why I came up here, because I just think it was so fucked up that that individual came up there and attacked every fucking body. Like,
Right.
what the fuck? I didn't even say nothing to the person. And she
Me
was coming for me.
neither.
I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, what is going on? And I'm to the
Right.
point,
I
like, I'm
thought we
over
were a
that whole
classy.
situation. Yeah, I'm over
Right.
that
I
whole
thought we were in a
situation.
classy situation. I thought we were in a classy situation. I thought we were sitting like bosses. I thought all of that. I even asked for the mic to be turned down, because again, that's not fair that that person's mic is overshadowing everybody. And you don't have the courage to say, I need to turn this down so that others can talk. That's
Yeah.
crazy. I feel some type of way about that. I can't be bothered, because that means that you're not doing what you say you're going to do. And real niggas do real things. So if you know we're getting attacked, then turn that shit down so we can fight back.
Yeah. And like I said on my live last night, I was kind of heated about it too, because it's kind of like at this point, like, bitch, stop bullying. Like, just stop. And I also was like, care of my bad, because I shouldn't have entertained it. I shouldn't, because that's his panel, whatever. But it gets to a point, it's like, goddamn, how much can you take? You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
like, God damn.
Right. Knowing that I just went through what I went through, as soon as that shit jumped off like that, there wasn't no, now that was out of line. That was out of place. None of that.
Yeah, and it was like, it'd be different if it was like she was caught up and had somebody call her up there and said something about her. But she literally came up there attacking people, saying stuff to people that didn't even say shit to her.
Right.
So, you know, originally her thumbnail was about you was on that thumbnail, but you know, it ended up turning into me, right?
Oh, I didn't know I was on the thumbnail.
Yeah. And it ended up turning into me.
Okay. Because
Mm.
it's really about you, though. And so, guys, we're talking about a situation where we go to a platform, we hang out in the community, and we were just unhappy about certain things that happen. I'm not saying I don't fuck with Kev, because I do. I'm saying the perception of everything that happened in that moment. I'm going to move differently now because of what happened. And I don't want people to
Mm-hmm.
be in their feelings because they didn't look at it both ways.
Yeah.
That's all. Because I'm going to protect my energy. I'm going to protect me. I
And
could
that's
have
how I
literally
feel.
snapped
Yeah.
out last night. Yeah, I could have literally snapped out. And I don't like people jumping on you. So that's another trigger thing for me. You know, and I know you can defend yourself, but you don't do nothing to nobody. You've never gone to a panel and was disrespectful. You've
Man, for
never gone after
real.
nobody. Like,
It's
nah,
only
we're not
been since
doing
this
that.
person has been around, like, it's just been this situation. And I'm kind of to the point I was like, I'm choosing me. I'm not dealing with
Right,
that shit. I can't.
right.
Like, it's
I
too
can't be
much.
bothered.
Enough is
Yep,
enough. Like, enough is enough.
yep.
So
I
it's
agree.
like,
I'm not
Yeah, it's
arguing with somebody and then somebody like, you know what I thought about you this morning too? I left you a message on one of your videos for my Instagram, but I really thought of you this morning because when you said my man, that's what people tried to do to me and Rob. And Stephanie will tell you,
mm,
like me and Rob were okay. We weren't asking for a storyline. We were literally just hanging out and things started to happen between us
yeah,
that we weren't going to stop. It's nobody's business, but they decided to sniff in it. They decided to make it their business to the point where they were waking up about it, sleeping about it, going live and lying about it. So, yeah, I really thought of you this morning like that. She didn't deserve that. She
at
shouldn't have
all,
had to
girl.
do all that.
And I like I didn't ask for none of that shit. And it's kind of like to the point. It's like for real. I'm picking myself. Like I don't have time to deal with that dumb ass shit. It's not that serious to me.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just dumb. I had a little live about it last night, venting it out because it's just like at this point to me, and I can restate what I said because my live set up is given like you're pressed, you're jealous, and you're intimidated by me. I don't understand why.
Because you
You know
have
what I'm
something
saying?
that she doesn't have.
But
She
still,
has something. Well, and that's just women. That's just how we are.
yeah. But our
Hmm.
women ain't like that. Some women can be like,
Nope.
okay, you know what I'm saying? But it's like some women just like let it go, man. Just let it go.
And
But
that's
I will
another thing.
say,
No, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
no, you're good. No, go ahead.
No, I was going to say that's another thing I don't like is like if you don't like somebody, you don't have to disrupt someone's show because you don't like that person. And that's
Right.
what happened.
But it be 1 minute you be like, you don't have a problem. And then the next
Right.
minute you comment. Because you said something, then you said something to me because I was talking about my name. Y'all know I come in and be like, big talk, big co-host. And then she like, okay, we have to say like she coming for me.
Right.
Like, what the fuck?
Because we all say big talk. We all do that.
Yeah.
I even went to another show and I was literally a co-host and they were talking shit on me, girl. And I was like, big co-host, ho. You got me fucked up.
Exactly. Like I'm like, it's just it's weird to me. And I feel you on the whole looking at people different because that's how I am. And I said that last night. It's like I'm starting looking at situations a little different. Not saying I'm gonna be out here being mean, cussing nobody out and stuff, but I'm moving accordingly. It is what it
Right.
is. It's
Right.
because it's kind of like, y'all don't want people to sit still when stuff being said about you or done to you. But it's like when the shoe is on the other foot, it's not being done. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, I'm moving
Right.
how I move. And like I said, I ain't gonna be arguing with nobody. I ain't finna be doing none of that, honey. Look, I ain't got time. But
I don't have
that
time to
bullying
tell you.
bullshit need to stop. It ain't
Yep.
cute. Too old. Let that shit fucking go. Period.
Hmm. And then
Just
again,
period.
it's not even, it's being told like it's acceptable behavior. So if I was to come up to somebody's panel and start screaming and talking over people and being loud and doing all that, someone's going to say something. So I'm trying to figure out, are you afraid that you won't say nothing? Because that's
To,
weak. And I'm not
to,
doing weak. I look at you, like I said, I look at you and I look at both sides and then I move accordingly. I don't ask you to change. I don't even ask you to look at both sides. But when I'm not there anymore and I don't show up, then don't try to come after me. Don't try to make this about you. When again, the
mm-hmm.
situation is the situation. You'll never
Cause I
come to
was really,
Wonderland and be
yeah.
attacked. Yeah, you'll
Cause I
never
was
come to
really sitting
Wonderland
up
and be
there
attacked.
thinking I was waiting on like I ended my live and everything. Cause I was like, oh, they finna go talk about what happened. And
Well,
I
we
was
were supposed to.
live.
I was told by written agreement that it could be discussed. So then when it went live and I didn't even know it was going live, I knew something was wrong, but I didn't care. I still go with it. Then I watch how people move. And then, like I said, I move accordingly. Because if you say you're going to start a show, talk to me nice, and I have a way to talk to you, and I Instagram you, and you say, give me 45 minutes, and then 2 hours later you turn on the live, I don't think you were genuine. I'm just going to be honest. I don't think you were genuine because your behavior showed me that you weren't interested in doing anything after 2 hours when you said 45 minutes. And then to turn it on and not inform anybody, do half of the show and then let it go crazy because of that one person. I'm looking at the whole production of all of that.
Yeah.
Because I was told one
Do you
thing.
think it's a conversation that you gonna have with him?
I can. I
I'm
can.
gonna be honest, like I
But I
just
don't.
think a lot of people like because it was at one part he was kind of like, you just came up here and ruined my show now. So I think it's just a lot of people just be you gotta understand it's hard to defend against her, like, but and I get it, he could have dropped her, whatever the case is. But I just think y'all should talk about that because, you know, we'll talk.
Well, yeah, I mean, and honestly, like I said, I don't have a problem. I'm not going to change it, but it's just like sometimes there's a time and a place for everything. And for me to vent on my channel and say what I want to say, I feel like I say it without saying it, and then when it needs to be said, I'll say it then. But I'm not angry. I'm definitely not angry, and it's not something that's going to cause me not to go back. It's just like I said, if I've changed something, it's to protect myself, not for anybody
Yeah,
else, because I'm not asking anyone to change anything they're doing. I'm not telling people how to control their platforms. I'm not telling them who to rock out with. But
yeah,
when I asked you to do an interview with me, I just want you to ask the questions and I answer the questions that are asked. I don't expect you to bring other people up on the panel. So
right.
if you
I
do,
get
I'm not
that.
going to stop you, but it just, like I said, it's your way. I will never control how somebody does something. But after fact and the perception of what happened, if we can do better, I'll do better. We'll all do better. We don't need
Hmm.
no one telling us to do better. We don't need to
Yeah,
go and, like start a campaign or, I'm going to snap out and act all crazy. I don't need none of that. That's not what that was. I'm not even, like I said, angry at him. I just was told something was going to happen. Then when it didn't
hmm,
happen, I have to be okay with how it went down because I don't approve. Well, let me rephrase this. I'm not happy that that woman said, fuck me and my dead dog. And it just got, scaped
yeah,
over when the whole show was about someone lying on me or taking my pain and then using it for their enjoyment. So
yeah.
then that
I
person
get
came
it.
up and did the exact same thing that the other person did, and it was accepted because it was that person.
Hmm. I get it.
So no,
I
I'm
get it.
not. I'm not
Yeah,
angry with him. And like I said, he's do what he got to do. But I'm very upset that, like I said, it didn't happen the way we had
and
planned to
hmm,
have. The story being told the truth.
yeah,
When Dre put my name in the title and said Janet's telling her truth, now when someone says what happened, I can say go back to Dre Talk Too Much channel and look at Janet Tells the Truth, and then they can get the story. I don't
yeah,
need to keep telling the story because it's like they want you to keep staying in this echo of like what the lady's doing. She wants you to stay in that echo with her because it builds
hmm,
content. And that's why I'm
yeah,
glad you said last night, I'm not going to be your content because that was standing on business right there. It was stopping the echo that I'm not going to go back and forth with you. You're not going to use me for content. I can say and do what I want because you're not going to bully me, but you're not going to like make me get into something with you just so you can have content. I respected you
yeah,
for that because that is what they try to do. They want to put me in the situation, then be like, Janet did this and Janet said that. She wasn't allowed to say her feelings. She wasn't allowed to do this. No, you can't tell me how to react to something. You can't tell me how to feel, but my
exactly.
actions show you that I give you the respect as a human to make it right. Make it right non-verbally, make it right verbally. Do whatever it is to make sure that that situation doesn't happen again. You should not have been attacked, and I shouldn't have been attacked. If you were coming
Hmm.
for the host, and you were coming for the host, and you wanted to be a part of the host's show, and you're disrespecting the host, then I'm looking at everything, is what I'm saying. I'm just
Yeah,
everything. Because then everyone went over to that person's show. And now everyone's over there. And I said, I can't be bothered. And I mean that.
yeah. I get it. Trust me, I get it. And then it's kind of like, the people that I mess with on the personal level is it's over there. So it's kind of like, yeah, I get that shit. Trust me,
Hey,
I
Drip.
get that shit. And I ain't never been the type. Go ahead.
No, I just said, hey, Drip, hey, Big Beezy. But no, and then I saw
Hey,
that
dripping big
too.
B.
And I'm like, wait a minute, those two, but again, people do things for content, love. So
Yeah.
I
And I'm
get
not
that.
saying they can't go. I've never been the one to
Right.
be like, pick a side. Never been that. But it's kind of like when certain things being talked about, it's like, come on now. Like, girl, it's becoming too much and it's a little too draining. And if everybody be like, you
Hmm.
letting YouTube get to you, yeah, you can say that because yeah, it's exhausting dealing with that shit. It's draining because I didn't
Hmm.
ask for it. Shit, I didn't get in this situation until recently. Like, I didn't ask for none of that shit.
You know what the end goal is, though, is to have you and him break up. That's the end goal. And I know that. So every time
Yeah,
that person comes and does what they're doing, that is the end goal. I don't know why people are not saying anything about it, but people that made content off of you and him meeting up and was supporting it should definitely be saying something about it.
yeah, they do. And it be said, and it's getting to the point. It's not even like I'm allowing her to do it. Like you allow her to break it up, not or whatever the situation. It's not that. It's kind of like I'm not about to keep. I'm gonna pick me. It's not
Mm,
worth it at the end of the. Like I'ma just choose me. It's not that she broke anything up or willing to break anything up. It's just I'ma choose me.
right.
Like I don't have time. It's dumb. We're grown. You would think we were in fucking high school.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
come
what
on,
Rob
that shit is
said.
crazy.
And a lot of these people were nothing in high school. A lot of these people were terrorized for those 4 years. Those were the worst 4 years of their life. And so now they want everyone to basically accept the behavior of them reacting to other people hurting them. If you've always been beaten and hit and punched and talked bad to, and you come across a person that's actually genuinely nice to you, you're not going to know that behavior. It's going to be uncouth to you. You're going to take advantage of it. You're going to do some things to it, but it was
Yeah,
genuine. And so that's why I don't get angry when people do me dirty, because I'm genuinely being a good person to you. I didn't need anything from you. So when I told you, like, I fucks with you, girl, because I see you in the version of me. Like when I started,
hmm,
when things were new, when I was the hype of things, and be like, oh, Janet's doing it, and then they created this story that I was a racist white woman, and boom, I was basically banned. I was outcasted. I was shadow
yeah,
banned. It was everything because they like, oh, she's a white racist woman. She hangs with white people. She's horrible. All this stuff, and it was like you're doing the same thing. You got white people in your crowd.
yeah.
You got over here, you calling each other names. The one thing I did 4 years ago when I dragged that boy to hell because he talked about raping my daughter, um, I definitely did not
Yeah,
do that behavior again. I move
yeah,
accordingly. I do what I got to do. And so you keep talking about something that I had to do at that time, and I was talking to one person. They created a narrative that I was talking to everybody, that I felt like that to everybody, and this is how it is because they know everything. No, you don't know. When somebody's coming after your child, when someone's talking about raping your child, ain't nobody out here
yeah. You
calm. Ain't
also,
nobody
yeah,
out here.
exactly.
Yeah.
Hell nah.
So you're going to sit here and say Janet's mouth is horrible because I tell you that I could tell you some things that'll hurt your heart and your soul. No, I read
Shit.
people. I do the
Yeah.
reading now. I read you for your truth. So when I told people
Mm-hmm.
that old boy did that video because he still heard about the past, well, he sent me a text saying that he did that shit because of the past.
Mm-mm-mm.
So it
Yeah, I hate
confirms.
that shit happen. It happened. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it confirms that that's exactly why you did what you did. So we
Mm-hmm.
got some people up here. Hi, Alex. Alex is definitely showing
Hey.
us the world
Yo,
here.
yo, yo. I'm
We're
just walking.
outside.
I'm doing my morning exercise. I walk 7 miles, 3.5 there, 3.5 back.
That's what's up.
And this is my
Let's
route.
let's go. Let's go. Now we got my friend here. Welcome to the stage. What's going on? How you, brother? Peace and blessings. Happy Easter.
Morning, Miss Janet. I'm right face up. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. And I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, I've been busy surviving in the uncivilized kingdom. I don't call it United Kingdom. This is an uncivilized kingdom. So yeah, I call
Oh,
it that.
yeah. Every day we have to survive. Let me tell you, America, we doing the best we can around here.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
for
America used
real.
to be the
You see
greatest
him
country,
scooting?
they
He's
said.
scooting. Look at the little on a scooter. He's so cute. I
But
gotta
yeah,
go because
no,
the parents about to tackle me.
I appreciate you coming. Happy Easter, though, Alex. I appreciate you. I hope all is well, my friend, because
No,
I
I don't
heard
have
that
to go. I meant like I gotta stop filming the kid because the parents were like, "Whoa."
yeah, don't film no
Everyone
children.
was crazy with the cam.
Yeah, we gotta be careful. We weren't prone to be camera people, but yeah, we don't want to be showing nobody's innocent child where others out here, because this place out here is so dark and dirty. It's just so disgusting, and people want you to, make your behavior theirs, or change your morals and values just so that they can, so you can be accepted. And I can't be bothered. And that's why I said it. I'm not gonna deal with it. I'm going to move to make me happy. And what's best for me may not be best for you, but I won't. If I continue to see something and I don't like it, I'm gonna remove myself. If people are gonna go and run with narratives and don't get no research behind it, then I'm gonna look at you differently. If you're just going with the crowd to be a crowd pleaser, I'm looking at you. I'm sick of this cult like behavior. I'm sick of people acting like I need to do this for a view or a click. And I'm sick of the bullying. I just want to put that out there to say I'm sick of the bullying. You're not a Billy badass. You're not getting down in real time. So stop it. And I'm not taking you serious if you're up there screaming and hollering and then the next minute you're crying. Don't cry when the shit comes back on you because you was up there doing that shit to other people. And these chaos demons are just that. They're dead souls running around trying to cause problems for people that just want to breathe and live their best life. And like he said, survive. Ain't nobody got time. There's folks hungry, starving, and then they get mad at the people that's doing well. Well, maybe you should change your situation so you can do better. Never once did I ever sit on this app and be like, oh, I can't stand so and so, so I'm just gonna get up there and go after them. No, I leave. I remove myself because I don't need to sit there and make a big deal about why I don't like one person. And again, I told people all week that I was putting my dog down and that I needed people around me that actually experienced it, went through it, and know what I'm going through because it was a very traumatic situation. And for them to make a video and try to do all that to hurt me, I I don't I don't care. It didn't change me. It didn't make me angry. None of that. It made me look at people differently because, again, you're allowing this sick behavior. You're engaging in that sick behavior. You're bigging them up in the chat and allowing them on your panels and all that other stuff. I'm not doing it no more. And if I have to sit by myself on this channel right here and never go to nobody else's channel, I'm okay with that. But I shouldn't have to, because I should be able to explain what I'm feeling, how I'm feeling, and people that care about me say, this is what we're going to do from here moving forward. Not make me feel like I got to team up with other people, not make me feel like I got to crash out, not make me feel like I got to go into the darkness. People want people to leave the internet. Well, if you want me to leave, then you leave. How about that? You want me to go away, you go away. Because I honestly don't think they're going to be missed. I think people will miss, bullying certain people because they won't be able to have anything to talk about.
Empress Janet, I swear I want to take the link. Real private and honest. A big puss will see what occurs everywhere. I am a real human, real female, and has given birth and all. Breastfed my children their first year of their life. Real genuine human being, all love and respect. Thank you, He-Man. If you ever want to hit the link, I'll shut it down. If you want me to hit a link, I'll turn the live off. You can just come talk to me. I don't care. And that's what I say. People make this a big deal. When they get that power and they turn on this live and then they get botted and then they act like all these people are there for them and then they're sitting around with people that they normally wouldn't sit around. I wouldn't want none of that. None of that's exciting. None of that. Genuinely having people around having fun is exciting. Having the craziest conversations, being able to switch conversations, being able to like go into, laughing to banter to back to laughing, or, allowing someone to say like, I've had cancer and I survived and now I'm just rocking out, enjoying life. Like, what's wrong with that? And maybe I'm too much because I live in happiness and joy and understanding, but I don't live in no misery. I've never looked at a woman and was like, oh, that bitch is ugly. I try to look at you and find something good in you. In you. I like her hair. I like her shirt. I like this, whatever. Never looking at something and saying it's all bad. Because to look at someone and say they're all bad, then you're basically putting a mirror to yourself. Happy Easter. You're all right. Thank you. Talk to me nice. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Grandma Love, for coming up. And Alex, thank you for coming up. And even Alex, he's up here walking. Alex, this helps your heart when you walk. It helps your heart when you walk, right?
I do 7 miles every weekend. It takes 2 hours every time. 3.5 there, 3.5 back to my house. 7 miles every weekend. And that's what keeps my ass and legs and my calves like fucking bunch of steel, baby. That's why I
Right.
gotta.
And
That's why I gotta carry around a bat to bat the women off. I gotta literally bat them off. Get off, bitch! Get the fuck off! They just jump on me.
mhm. But it also hurts your heart. It actually helps every one of your organs in your body to take a walk. So
I
I
have
would
2
tell people
cars.
to
Every
walk.
Saturday and Sunday, I walk 7 miles.
Yeah, I would encourage walking. Never is a time that it could be a bad thing. And this is what people need to do: is get out more, drink water more, walk more, do the things you were doing before the shebangy bang came. You
Exactly.
know, stop acting like the world is shut down to this app where,
Oh, I
I
gotta push the
find it
button.
weird.
Push the button for the audible.
Push the button. But I find it real weird. Those guys that wanted me to bend my knee to the flag and all that? They created a video saying I ate my dog, bro.
Oh yeah, fuck them. They're fucking crazy. Those people are fucking crazy. They have nothing better to do than make a video about you eating your dog. You should be
Yep.
honored that losers spend
Oh,
that much time on you. Seriously,
that's
I
what
would
I
be
said.
fucking honored.
That's what I said, though. I said that, though. I really did. I said, they made that video about me of Tales from the Crypt and all that. And I said that. I said, you got to be something if they're making videos about you. They taking all that time to edit something to make a false police report saying that I got arrested like crazy.
Just like I said, I made it, right? Remember? I made
Yep.
it. Same shit.
Yep.
I
That was
made it.
funny. Hold your hands over it so it can, yeah. Yep. Happy Easter. Yeah, I remember, because that's what it takes. It takes a subby to actually get out here and show that the content creators are more concerned about subbies than they're actually worried about networking with content creators.
They took 8 hours of their day to make a video of you as a crypt keeper. Because that takes
Yep.
time.
Yeah,
That
it
doesn't
does.
just, that's not 5 minutes. That's like 3-4 hours work.
Yep. And so you thought about me You was thinking about me. I'm on your mind. I'm renting space in your mind, and I'm supposed to feel how? Sorry? Am I supposed to feel afraid? Like, no, you're a loser wasting time thinking about me, and I would never look at you once. I would never
Exactly.
engage with you. So why don't
Exactly.
you go find people that actually want to be engaged with you? Why
That
don't
just
you
means
go?
you broke that person's mind in half. You won. You broke that person's mind so hard that they had to go and make a video of you for 4 hours. You understand? See it for what it is.
Mhm.
You
Oh, I
winning
do.
and breaking them into pieces.
And then you know what happens? People that don't like me or actually don't know how to come and say, hi, Janet, I want to sit here. They'll be like, oh, Janet's on bath salts. Look at her. She's on bath salts. Like you know what, bro? I didn't even know what bath salts were until this happened.
What the
So
fuck
then
is
I
that
had to
anyway? Well,
so
was
it's I don't even really still know, but it's a chemical that they eat and then they eat other people or something. This is what folks are telling me. I didn't even
just
look
so
it up, bro,
stupid.
because so many people are using devices to hold on to this world and they're mad that my device is the most high. I don't need a device of alcohol and drugs and manipulation and sex. I don't need none of that, bro. I live with the most high, so I feed off of the energy of the universe. I listen to the birds. I go outside and sit on my porch in the morning and drink coffee in the darkness and watch the light. I do things for myself to gain inside peace. So there's never no disruption on my end, but the disruption comes when you want something. So people that were around me and then they disrespected me or now they can't be around me. They missed the fact that they had something good around them. And people that never been around me, but they want other people not to be around me is because they know in reality, if they were just sitting out there, they would just be just like everyone else. And everyone can't understand that the equalness comes from us being human. That's it. That's the only thing we're equal with. Everything else, we can agree to disagree.
Exactly. If you took every race of human and lined them up on a field, right? An Indian, a Jewish, a black, a white, every single race, and stripped them naked and said, look next to you, bro. You're exactly the same. You got a little pee pee, you got a shit, you feel hungry, you feel scared. Nobody's different. So you hate this guy because his skin is a little darker than yours? Is that what you're telling
Well,
me? Or because
that's
he
what they're
read a
doing.
different book than you did? Because he read the Bible and this guy read the Quran?
Yeah,
Shut the
that's what
fuck
they
up.
do.
You're all the same. Every single one of you.
That's what they do. When the similarities make us the same as well, and a lot of the similarities just be the craziest things. I know that a lot of people don't like Germans, but I know that I have German blood in me. So I know, shout out to the Germans out there, whether you're mixed with it, got a little bit of it, or you just a full-blooded German. But now all of a sudden I'm a racist because I've got the German blood in me. Like, what are we talking about, people? Like, are we really talking or are we just talking to talk? Because,
We're
Alex, a lot
talking
of
talk.
people, yep, a lot of people do, bro. They don't know what they saying. They don't even know if it makes sense. They're just saying it and hoping people will be like, yeah, that made sense. Yeah, that's what it was. No, you didn't even have a thought in your head. So you just let them think for you. Got it. That's crazy work. Because I like to go by individuals and the character of a person. Martin Luther King said that, but everybody wants to take what he said and be like, he was this. He did that. I don't care. A quote's still a quote, ain't it? That's why I got quotes in my chat. Because a quote's a quote, honey. And when it's quoted, it's said. And so I
Oh
don't
my
go off the
God,
color
Mr.
of your skin.
Frosty. The truck Mr. Frosty's out. It's fucking summer. The ice cream
Uh-huh.
truck that drove by me.
Oh,
If,
stop.
if the phone breaks, it's because I'm running after him. Yeah, if I cut out,
There go.
it's because I'm running after him and the phone fucking broke. I'm
No,
kidding, but
it's
I just
funny
saw him
there,
drive
but
by.
yeah, but there go your hand again. I told you, I seen that hand again. They be dying to see what Alex looked like. Yeah, I'm telling you. They Janet, the white woman. me when they said this 2 years ago. I snapped out, bro. That was like that was the trigger word, bro. Called Janet a white woman, boy. I was like, what the fuck? You got your motherfucking nerve. Oh shit. Yo, that shit had me
Yo,
sending.
sometimes I fuck him up and I show the shadow. Like you see the shadow, like oh shit, you saw the shadow. You want to
Yep.
see McQueen shadow? Oh shit! I really fucked him up with the shadow. Forget the hand, hand and shadow. Oh shit! I just did a combo. I just did a combo, and they still don't know what I fucking look like.
Let's go, Alex.
You know what I'm saying? They still don't know what I look like. Trying to dox me for 2.5 years. Look at my finger. Look at the shadow. Oh shit! Who's Alex? Nobody knows.
And it's not like they're trying to dox you so they can, give you a present or, make
Oh
you
no, no,
relevant
they
in their
want me
world.
dead. They want to hurt me, baby. They want me dead. Oh shit! Look at this. Oh shit! What do you want? That this? Ooh, me? What? Oh, oh shit! This? Oh, come and get it! Come and get it! Trying to play with McQueen. Stop playing with McQueen. Stop
Period.
playing with motherfucking McQueen.
Period. It's Brittany, bitch. They got me fucked up, bro. They got me fucked up.
Bro, I
And
swear
that's
to
what I
God,
said. Uh,
700 people just screenshotted that shadow.
yeah.
They're analyzing it. They're running it through the AI programs. Like, see, we think he's this tall. Like, but according to the shadow, I don't know. I don't know what he is. He's Irish. He says he's Colombian. Fuck. You got the shadow?
That's how they be. That's how they be, y'all. I'm sorry, but that's how they be. And this is what I keep saying is like when you're tolerating these people and indulging in this behavior where you're looking for somebody so you can harm them, but you're really not trying to harm them. You're trying to put a scare tactic on people so that they'll be
Ah!
scared of you.
Their
Like
tactic.
that shit is
I love it.
weird.
What
Yeah.
assholes. Look at that. The shadow. They
Because if it,
literally go that crazy. Like,
hold
holy
on,
shit, we got an eyebrow. We got an eyebrow. We got her. You see that eyebrow? That's her. That's Janet. That's her eyebrow. Yo, bro, go back 30 panels. Remember when she smiled once? And we put the shadow that matched the eyebrow to the shadow from a year ago. That's her. We got her.
hmm And that's why
They're
I
crazy.
wish
They're
I never
crazy.
came on camera. Honestly, I wish I
Motherfucker.
never came on camera.
Oh,
I should have
look at that
stayed.
McQueen's hand. Look at McQueen. Look, oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, who is this Alexander character? Who is he? Where?
And that's
How?
how they be. And Irby said they're still trying to dox me. Exactly, Irby. They still trying to come for you, Irby, because you sit with Janet.
I'm going back home now. I just did my 3.5. Now I'm heading back.
Mhm.
I got like 14% on the camera. Hopefully makes it.
I know, right? We gotta make it home. We gotta make it home.
Make it home, baby. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter, my friend. And happy Easter to everybody out there. Miss Brittany, I love you guys. I know that we go through things in life, but this app is for us to come together and just be ourselves. So shout out to everybody that can be their self and that can hold it down and stay 10 toes on the truth of who you are. I'm Empress Janet, and I am here for Wonderland. Wonderland was built for people and voices. We're not discriminating. We're not wrecking your life. We're just here for a fun time, not a long time, but a fun time. And I appreciate everybody on this holiday. Like I said, 2 days ago, I had to let go of a man's best friend. And I appreciate everyone who stuck with me, that hugged me, virtually hugged me, physically talked to me. And yeah, and I appreciate you guys even now. I'll be live on Tuesday with the fuck shit. We're going to go crazy. I got some things I want to talk about and do. I'm off that day. So, I'm definitely going to rant, y'all.
Yes, I am. I might get to cussing. But when you let it out, it feels good because you can move on.
Look at
I've
this
never,
tree. It looks like Psyche's vagina. Anytime I see pink, I think of Psyche's vagina now.
no, don't say that because I love cherry
I know.
blossoms. Is that a
But
dogwood tree?
I don't know. The fuck do I look
Yeah,
like?
get closer to the flower, but get closer to the little flower. Let me see. Oh, no, no, those aren't dogwoods. Mm-mm. Dogwood is a bigger, floppier looking flower. It's got white in it, but those are pretty. Those remind me of the cherry blossom trees. I love cherry blossom. Did you see I can't even see your comment because the stupid share your referral link is in the way. But if you drop your link to your channel, Grandma Love, then we can all look at your video. You guys, one thing about having a link, having a wrench, you guys need to learn to share your channels with each other. It's good to network. It's not even about like if you don't go live, it's not even about that. Get you some subs so that YouTube will know your channel's real. Try to upload a video on your channel just so you have some content on it. You can take a video on your chat on your camera on your phone, and then when you're on your phone, you can upload through the shorts. On the left hand side, there's a little box that'll allow you to get to the camera and get to your filming and stuff. So you can upload a video on your channel. But it's just a little networking, guys. You know, you might want to know what Grandma Love does on her channel. You know, you might want to know He-Man might not do nothing on her channel, but you know, give her a couple subs so that her channel becomes recognized as a real channel. Because YouTube's eventually getting rid of all those troll channels. If you're not activating that,
Oh, by the way, baby, by the way, I went back to
yeah.
Sykes tonight after I promised I would never, and I'm never going back, but I had to because my boy Miguel was up there and he needed me. Okay, so before you go
I
crazy on
told you.
me, no, no,
No,
no, you didn't
no,
tell
I
me
would
shit.
never.
I
No,
was
I would
never going back,
never.
and I mean, still I'm not. I had to
But
because
I,
Miguel Gonzalez fell in love with Flirty Diamond. He didn't know that she had a cock, and I had to go out there and handle business because they were playing
no,
him
I
for.
totally get it. I
Okay,
totally
that's the
get
only
it.
reason.
But
Never going back
listen,
there.
when I told you that you would, though, I didn't say you were going back to be there. So, see what I'm saying?
Oh
Sometimes
yeah,
it
so
will
now you
happen.
know everything. You know the future. Like you're gonna go back, Alex, whether it's for a
I
good reason
told
or a
you.
bad reason. Like that's
I
scary.
told
Don't do that to me. Don't do that shit to me. I see where you're going with this. And I'm not buying that shit. Look at this
I
bullshit. Look
told
at this
you.
house. What
But
the
I
fuck is
told
this
you you would
crazy
go
shit?
back.
No, I was not going back. But my boy was in distress and nobody could handle business, so I had to go in there. I had to. My boy is autistic. He's like mentally retarded, and he falls in
Uh-huh.
love with a bird if the bird sneezes on him. And they made him believe that Flirty Diamond was a girl and loved him, and he like fell in love. And I had to go in there like, yo, she has a cock, bro. You know that, right? And he didn't. And I opened the
Oh,
floodgate, and then Summer and like a million people came in, and it was war. But that's the only reason I was there. Okay, I'm never ever going back.
no, I get it. I get it. If you have to again, you will again because certain situations make that happen. There's nothing people can do about it. I don't fault people for what they do or what they got to do. I've told people I ain't going back somewhere, and then people were talking shit about me. I had to get up there and defend myself. So it happens sometimes. And, you know, we don't want anyone stuck in the echo to where you don't know that something's happening. And if that's your friend and, you know, you wanted to protect them, then yeah, because my friends know they have to come here to get protection. I can't go there. You have to come here and ask me questions and I'll give you the answer. But no, I won't be there. If I tell you not to fight for me and then you go fight for me and then something happens to you, please don't take that out on me because I told you not to do it. Miguel's situation. Hold on, let me see. Miguel's situation has me sick. Thank you for Summer. Yeah, shout out to Summer. Alex, shout out to Alex. Thanks. Freaking goodness. Oh, God. Let me see. Psych was getting upset that I kept saying for Miguel not to give his number out.
And see, that's what I don't like about certain things, He-Man, is because if you know that that's happening, then you should stand up and say something. So this is a perfect example of what I was talking about that other situation. If you know that's wrong, then you say something. You're the host, you're the person that's controlling the show. You are you are responsible for everything that happens on your platform. Should I say that again? You are responsible for the actions on your platform. Okay? So if you're going to let people just do whatever to you and be whatever, because like for instance, this isn't the first time I've seen this though, where one person gets backlash for what they've done on someone else's panel, but then another person, because people are afraid of that person, they allow that person to do whatever they want. No, I'm looking at you differently now because you need to stand up for your platform. Do not make this about like, oh, you just want people to go away or you're trying to control people. No. If you are going to be on someone else's platform and you are bringing the mess to that platform and that person cannot say nothing, then yes, I'm wondering, are you afraid of them? Welcome back, Grandma Love. I didn't see your crab video. You're gonna have to literally like share it with me or put, because I don't know why, like every time I type your name in, it won't come up.
Okay, I'll share it to you. It was the
Mm.
funniest thing. The crabs was on the floor, rolling around, it running around. Girl, I couldn't catch it. It was comical.
What? I dropped on accident. Oh, no worries, Alex. I don't know. I didn't pin my link because I'd have to leave up out of here to pin my link. But no, you're more than welcome to come back. I'm cold chilling, straight
Cause
chilling.
remember I told you I was going to do a crab video because I want to show people that you don't
Mm-hmm.
boil crabs. That's what I call myself doing.
And they were running on the floor.
They
They were
fell.
clipping at you. They was
Look,
snapping at you with their little snappers.
I had to scream for my boyfriend to get the crab from under the darn baker's rack. Like, really?
That's because they didn't want to be bothered with you.
I told you I was hilarious around here. I'm telling y'all, I am the most hilarious person when it come up to something.
And that's good content. That's natural content. And that allows you to be yourself. You know what I mean? And we talked about that before, but that's what makes your channel different. And that's another thing I've noticed about people is they want to create their platform to look like someone else's. Then when it's not going the way that they want it to go, then they're willing to crash out. They're willing to sell their soul. They're willing to go behind the scenes and suck a little peen. That's what I'm gonna start calling it, going behind the scenes, sucking a little peen.
Well,
Because
I
I
just
wish I
took like 30 minutes trying to come back because I had downloaded StreamYard because you know it's that time of year for me. The
okay.
18th, the kids doing their thing on the 18th supposed to be bigger. And so I download StreamYard, but it won't let me come up here. It keeps going to the StreamYard that I invented. Why?
Hmm. Wait, so you downloaded the app and then you're trying to go in through the app.
Like when I hit your link, I can't get
Yeah.
into your link. It takes me to my StreamYard.
Hmm.
And I can't get on the link. I've been for like 30 minutes. I've been trying to hit your link.
But every time you try to hit the link out here, it redirects you into your StreamYard.
Right. And it won't let me come up on it won't let me come on your StreamYard or your stage. It won't it just shows my empty screen because you ain't put nothing on there yet.
Yeah. Hmm. And you downloaded the app.
Uh-huh.
So yeah,
Uh-huh.
because I downloaded the app and it leads me to it leads me to my StreamYard, but whenever I do hit the link on someone else's, it never redirects me into the app for that. So I
That's why
wouldn't.
I'm trying to figure out why I keep doing that. Because that's why I have such a hard time hitting the link because it keeps taking me to my StreamYard. It comes up full for something and then it takes me straight into my StreamYard.
Hmm. Yeah, I would have to. I think I know what you're saying. I know, because again, you're hitting my link. It's going to redirect you to StreamYard through the app, through Google. Usually it goes through the Chrome or your browser, and then it pulls you up. So now when you're hitting the link, it's trying to go through the app, through the system, and then it's just leaving you in your studio type deal.
Right.
Good morning.
And
Happy
once
Easter.
I get in the studio, I can't figure out, I can't go nowhere after that. So I just click out and try it again. That's what I've been doing. It's
Yeah, so
complicated, as
I
yeah.
know, I don't know. That's crazy work. That's something new. I would just definitely, because I downloaded the StreamYard link, I mean, the app, because I didn't even know StreamYard had an app. I kept being redirected through my browser. So now I know, like when it ends, the show ends, it does take me back to my StreamYard studio. I did notice that. So I'm wondering if you have a block or something. Wonder if you need to open up your access, your block. Like, so when you have like a block on your phone for certain
Uh-huh.
things, you have to give access to it. You
Uh-huh.
might need to give access to redirect that direction. I'm not sure, but I mean, that's something that would block you from hitting that link because it's not connecting to the app to hit the, so it's like basically blocking you out. Now 404 means it's the wrong code and that's not the right StreamYard link. So now that's confusing because again, usually when you get that 404, there's something wrong with the server or there's something wrong with that link. So it might
Uh,
just be the server. It might just be the link was just malfunctioning. Cause I know whenever we were over at Sykes, he would drop the link and then people would hit the link and be like, it's redirecting me somewhere else. We're not able to get in. Like, so something was going on. It kept saying, if you're getting this message, contact StreamYard.
mhm.
So, but yeah, I'll definitely, that's going to be on my mind now. Cause one thing about this platform, it's like driving a car. You
Mhm.
definitely have to put the key in. You definitely have to push the brake to turn, to push the gear. So that's kind of how this goes here. There's
See,
technical stuff that goes
I'm a
on.
hands-on person. That's how I learn. I can't learn by, you know what I mean? I'm a hands-on. I
Hmm.
gotta like do it, and then I'll learn it.
Yeah, I do it both ways. So I need to read it and then I need to see it and then I can do it
If I
because I
read
need
it,
to
I
read the
get
instructions.
just like when I'm putting the table together. I'll be putting that table together like I can't. If I read it, my mind, it's like I think I have adult ADHD. If I read it, it gets boring after like maybe a sentence or two, and then I can't do it.
Happy Easter, guys.
I gotta go ahead on and jump in and do it.
Yeah, sometimes I do that too. So, I mean, I feel like that's our human instinct to like, oh, I can do this. I know how it goes together. I know it's two legs and the top's on the top. But then when you get all these pieces and it's, everywhere, you're like, well, where does this piece go? Let me just make this up. And then,
That's what
but
happened
some,
to my living room table. I had, but it was small, and I had to put it together. But some of the instructions in Chinese. So
oh
I'm
boy,
like, how do they make a check? And this, and then I'm just like, listen, I just put it together until we figured it out.
that's life. He-Man said, oh, thank you, He-Man. And oh, that's sweet of you. Empress Janet has been kind to me and real. I appreciate her POV. He-Man, be honest. The guy really slow. Oh, Miguel. Yeah, that's what Alex said was that he was slow, which again, people take advantage of the people with disabilities. I'll be right back. Hold it down.
What is everybody going to do for Easter? Everybody's in the United States, rather, because I forget everybody don't celebrate Easter. I'm Damn.
All right, sorry about that. Which I don't mind us taking a pause break. Sometimes we have to put in our mind. Oh God, now I'm gonna have to go back. See what I'm saying? Let me get this here together.
Let me
Together.
go in my
So grandma,
studio, make sure that bitch ain't blocked, because I did block her.
oh, I don't know nothing about that. I was gonna say, what you cooking, grandma?
I don't know.
What? You don't know what you're cooking today? It should be already done.
Wait a minute. I can't get you back.
Yeah, you're
I'm,
supposed to.
you know what? I don't, you know what? I was just combobulated because I blocked somebody on my damn phone. My boyfriend was just telling me.
Yeah.
And number two, I sent him around the subway because I didn't want to cook.
Oh, I love
I said
Subway
to
though.
him, wait a minute, I'm trying to bring your picture back. I can't get, wait a minute, y'all folks. I can't, do you know I can't get you back on here? Wait. Let's see. I don't
Turn
want
it
to,
sideways. Turn
wait a
it
minute.
sideways.
I can't get you back on the screen after, because I just was talking to him. I was surprised I was able to come back.
Oh yeah, sometimes the phone you can get a phone call and then come back. It will let you, but I don't know what happens after that though.
Okay. Now I'm trying, well, you stay right there till I figure out how to get your picture back.
You stay
Y'all
right
can't see,
there.
can they see
I can.
me?
No, I mean I can see
Thank
your
God.
avatar.
Thank
No, I can
God.
see your. Yeah, I can
Thank
see
God.
your avatar.
I don't want these people to see with no teeth in my mouth. They'll take it too far. It's like, I'm just joking.
I'm done with you.
Wait a minute. While I'm sitting up here making a fool out of myself, you stay right there till I get back. All right. This is Brown Mom and Janet Comedy Hour right now. So y'all have fun. Wait a minute. I can't find it. Don't
That
look
I'm
at me,
falling
people.
and I can't get up.
I am serious. I'm looking at a blank screen right now and I can't find you.
She said, "Bring me back to the Matrix, y'all. I can't. I can't."
Y'all, I'm telling y'all, this is the fun part. Okay, now when I go here, I got all this bullshit that I never. That's like, I need to like clear. It's not
Hmm.
there. I see you up here, but it's not letting you come up. Like, why? Okay, wait a minute. I think I got it. Wait,
Turn your phone left. Turn your phone right.
the chat back. I got the chat back. How many of y'all were laughing at me? I'm back, y'all. I made it back.
You know what be cracking me up is when people be out there and they don't be typing and stuff, and then people be like, "Why is all these people staring at me and nobody's typing?" I be dying. I'm sorry, but every time I hear that, I be dying laughing. Cause I be like, "Why? Why are you worried about if people are looking and they're not typing? Ain't that what we're supposed to be? We're supposed to be conducting a show." So I wouldn't care if, like, you know what I mean, if people are watching and they ain't typing, but it'd be funny because there'd be like 50 people in their chat, Grandma Love, and nobody's typing. And they be freaking out. Like,
It was
I
the same
got
thing. What you call 'em, that girl that hang with Ken? She was
uh-huh.
messing with everybody. She made us mad because she was up there looking at us and everybody talking about, you mute, you mute, you mute. Come to find out, she was hearing us the whole time.
No
I
way.
just would think that she did. Just was like, who does that? Yeah, my boyfriend was up there. I told him to just have sandwiches because I didn't feel like cooking, but we're having pork chops, I guess. Pork chops
I love pork chops though, smothered in gravy with some rice and green beans. Woo wee.
on my page. I made this Spanish pork some weeks ago. Everybody loved it. I ain't think it was that good though. I criticize my own cooking. I really do.
I do too. I do too. And that's why I feel like my mama raised me to taste it before you hand it out. But then it's like a lot of my children, some wanted like it hot and spicy. Others didn't want that, for babies. So I was like always trying to accommodate by tasting it, or it's this, or don't put salt, don't put this, don't put hot sauce. Like it was crazy. And now it's like I can do whatever I want. I don't care. Ain't nobody gonna tell me nothing. I can eat some burnt bacon and nobody gonna be like, Mama, the bacon is burnt. It's like, eat that shit.
Hmm. I told you I've been traveling sectors, girl. I've been traveling sectors.
I know you gotta tell me about this one that you've been in. So you said you got a new one?
The Mayberry
Or this one
sector,
is I've never heard of that though.
girl. I be sharing them video. They are crazy. It's about this woman. They found out that she was a pedophile back in the day. Had got with this boy. They want to do poly, and it's all out of control. They got some stuff going on over there. I just be in the bushes like, really? Mm.
Mm.
It's too much. Now they trying to find out where this girl worked there so they can turn her into the nursing board. It's just crazy, crazy. I be over there with Miss Moby over there where I'm at.
Okay.
I see a lot of people be over there where I'm at. We be in the bushes. It's like, you think there's
Mm-mm.
stuff going over in this sector? Nah.
But it happens everywhere. This is what I've told people time and time again. That energy of what it is, it's everywhere. So it happens in everyone's community. Everyone's getting doxxed. Everyone's manipulating. There's always a scammer. There's always
Making
somebody
content.
who's. Mhm. It's everywhere. It's just that's what I was saying earlier of the reason the title says I can't be bothered, because I'm not going to condition myself to believe that this place is like the way they're making it. It's not. You're abusing it. You're manipulating it. Like the app is not bad. It's the people's behavior on this app that's
That's
causing.
what it is. Yep.
Right. Because, like you said earlier, I would never, my grandbabies be looking, but some of these people are children, 20 years old. They don't got no children, right? But they're running around like they're our age and they done lived it, done it, seen it all. And then that's how you're acting. So they're acting as though they've already been there, done that, seen it all. Nobody's going to care. They're acting like, oh, I have nothing to hide. Oh, this is genuine. And they're also acting like this behavior is what everyone's supposed to be doing. But I won't do it. And I don't care. I'll sit right here on my channel. I won't go nowhere else. I will unsub to every damn channel if I want to. Like, I'm not going to be a part of it, Grandma Love, because it's draining. Like Talk to Me
Yeah.
Nice said, it's draining. It's to
Uh-huh.
the point where it's like making people ugly and old and wrinkled and hard leather goat throats. You know what I mean? Oh, you ain't gonna talk to me like that, girl. Bye. Shut up and sit down.
Yeah. And it's
Cause you really
heartless.
need
I
a
mean, a
hug.
lot of them are heartless. It be heartless stuff that they be doing. Like
Yeah.
calling child you for people. There are really kids being abused, and you got the time to sit on your behind and talk about, oh, I'm looking out for the kids. No, you looking out because you just trying to be just nasty.
Nasty. Exactly. Don't
How
even
about letting
care
us
if
get
it's
our
gonna make
kids?
it worse for the children. They don't
And
care if it makes it worse for them, though, Grandma Love. They don't care.
it's not like they're letting a hand to say, listen, I will help you. Do that. Like if I see you struggling and I say, dang, I might call you up and say, listen, I'll help you. I don't have to do it in front of everybody. But by the scenes, I'll be like, oh, I'm help you with this. Or, whatever. Just like it was a girl over in the Maybay sector, right? I felt like the girl Maybay was trying to be disrespectful to her. And she was just moving to her place. So I texted her. I said, if you need something for your house, let me know and I'll purchase it. You understand what I'm saying? But I didn't do it in front of everybody else. I did it on the back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's about helping people instead
Yeah.
of putting them
Have
down
a
and
good
making them
day, He
feel.
Man. He Man's on her way to go do Easter. Love you, girl. Thank you, He Man. No, you're
Hmm.
right, because like I was saying earlier with my situation with the animal, you know what I mean? They
Mm-hmm.
took that pain and they tried to, tear me apart with it. They tried to lie on me and stuff. And all I felt from it was sadness for them, that that's the best you could do. That that's what you do when people are hurting, you're the one causing more pain. Got it. That's all. Because there's so many people that won't help other people, Grandma Love. There's so many people like that. So you can't say, oh, everyone's like that. No, there's just certain people. Certain
Mm-hmm.
people are going to do that. So no, we'll never monopolize on no one's pain. Yes, we'll
And
feed
people,
you. Yes, we'll help you. You weren't even around, Grandma Love. There was this girl that used to be in Wonderland. She was from the Philippines and her dog had heart disease. And we sent her all this money so that she could get that dog medicine for, the heart and everything. And that really touched me. And that was the pivotal moment where I said, we can help people around the world on this app. It ain't just about your neighborhood, your community, your family, your friends. You can do things for other people too. And so that kindness and that understanding, that's not in this world anymore. This
and
world
that's
is
why I tell
destructive.
everybody the pandemic made people heartless and ruthless.
Yeah.
And like, and I tell people, I might not can't help you financially, but I might can give you an encouraging word that might help you through your day, or you know what I mean.
Oh my God, I'm going to have to shut it down. I'm going to have to shut it down.
If I ever get to Wonderland, dress me pretty and hold my hand, gray ribbon through my hair, add pixie dust